subscribe to James the Sheriff Dixon, you motherfuckers.
What's going on, guys? James here to bring you another video, and I'm doing my soft voice again because this is going to be another conspiracy video. For this one, I'm going to be doing another quick little conspiracy because I don't have much to say about this one other than as each information or more videos that I watch about it, I see myself coming to light about this video, this topic. So I'm going to talk about the simulation theory, multiple subjects about this theory, because there's more than one subject that says about this what this theory is. So I'm going to talk about one or two or maybe three even if it leads to that. So let's dive right into this. So the simulation theory pretty much says I looked up the definition for it. It pretty much says that it's like a world within a world, like a VR. It's like it says that we are probably living inside a computer, and we don't even know about it yet. That's pretty much it. We're trying to figure out if we're living inside a computer. That's the simulation theory. It's like world, if you've seen the episode of Rick and Morty, that's a world within a world within a world within a world, and that's a simulation inside a simulation inside a simulation, and they didn't even know it. That's pretty much the idea behind the simulation theory, is that there is like a computer programming something, and once those people get smart enough inside that something, they create something, and so on and so forth. And those people carry something, and those people carry something, those people carry something over and over again. And right now, people think we are living inside a simulation, and we're just now figuring out that we are inside at the same time. We don't know that we are inside one. Some people think when they look at the stars or something. I saw a video about this once. If we look at the stars, they think those are holograms or something like that. That freaks people out. They look at the moon. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. It's not full, but sometimes it's they are full, sometimes it's not, and they think that's a hologram made by and the government's not telling us the truth. So I'm just rambling right now about it. So I don't know much about it. That's why I'm talking about it now. I'm just giving like the other video. I'm just giving my insight on what the simulation theory is. Again, this is all my insight, and again, this is also just a conspiracy. So, and I did some research on it. So, again, my insight. So, Elon Musk does believe in the simulation theory, and that we are living in a computerized world or a virtual world, and that's another part of the simulation theory, that we are part of a virtual reality world. Maybe some future world is looking back on their mistakes, and we're right now, and we don't even know it, that we're in a virtual reality right now, and we don't even know it. We could die, and that's the end of a VR game for some futuristic world, in Ready Player One. If you've seen that movie, it could be like that, where they play games for that, but there are people that think that right now, like I said, we're living in a virtual reality pretty much, and we might be living in the past right now, because there might be future people looking back at us through virtual reality system. Because right now we do have our own virtual reality system. Hell, you've seen me play VR on this channel before through my headset. I have my own VR system that's connected to the my PlayStation, and when you play a game, they don't even know that they're inside a VR system, which is the point of a virtual reality game, is to not know that you're in it. So what's to stop us from not knowing that we're in a what's stopping us from not knowing that we're inside a virtual reality? Because right now we're still arguing about whether or not God exists or not, and that's another topic I'm probably going to do a video on. We're still arguing about who's controlling this universe, or our lives and shit. So virtual reality. I mean, could we be living in a simulation? The same theory goes for the hologram theory, that we're just a giant hologram, somebody's hologram, somebody's looking at a hologram of Earth, and they're mapping out something or whatnot, and that's a whole other thing. That's a whole other thing that I can't even dive into for one video. I have to do a whole other video on that. I just thought I would bring it up because some people bring that into the simulation theory, because it's part of the VR thing, and it's part of the simulation theory. It's the hologram thing is it's why I brought up the star thing earlier. the hologram thing and the simulation thing and the VR thing are like all like one thing pretty much. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring this up because that's something I am slowly starting to believe in. Like I said, there was this movie on Netflix called The Discovery, that I found really interesting, where they talk about life after death. And spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. If you want to see the movie, go watch it. It's on Netflix right now. It's one of my favorite movies. So the main character, Robert Redford's one of the main characters in the movie. He's amazing at acting, and they explore life after death in this movie. And one of the things they discover about life after death is that it's not, you don't really die. You just go into like another universe, like part of the multiverse theory is probably another video I'll do because I believe in that. So you go into a multiverse, like another universe, when you die in that movie. Just thought I'd bring that up. So yeah, that's all I pretty much have to say about the simulation theory. Like, we might be in a VR system right now, and like when we die, that's like a game over situation for us. And then the people in the VR in the future just select another character, like a baby or something. That's how babies are born or something. Man, like that's what I saw in the video. That's what they were explaining. That's how I kind of wrapped my mind around it. Like, that's how a new character is born, because if you think about it, that's kind of true. So yeah, I'm gonna end it there. We might be living in the VR world, we might not. We'll never know until we truly die. That's what I have to say about pretty much everything. So yeah, again, I'll end it there. If you like what you've been seeing, please like and subscribe for more. And this is James saying, see you in the next one. Peace. Like and subscribe.